Hello and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lucy and I have a small crochet business called Bubble Cat Crochet. Today is Monday and I had a somewhat productive weekend. It was very cat intensive, so I will circle back to that in a minute and show you all of the cats that went out over the weekend. So most of them went on Friday and a couple went on Saturday morning, but I didn't have a chance to film before they went in the post. So I did take pictures. I'll show you those in a sec. What I will show you, I didn't realise Bubbles was sat there, so he just scared the life out of me. Here he is. He was just chilling, thinking which wool ball should I eat next. None of them, hopefully. Now that the cat has been removed from the area, I will show you what I've been working on. Cat's back. This is why I never get anything done, because wherever I am, there is always a little furry cretin. You're going to have to go away. You are. Oh no. So first up, I have made a cat. So I'll show you that. It is a white tortie cat. Again, it's one of the like pre-selectable options that I have on my Etsy shop. So it's mostly white. We have like the tan-ish coloured tuxedo face, a little bit of black on there. And then I sort of do random tortoiseshell bits all over. We've kind of gone for like almost like a stripe effect on the tail, but it's more like a dappled effect, I guess, rather than traditional stripes. And obviously the little butt on the back, but he is very cute. I've actually got another order for these as well, which is a little bit weird because I went for like months without selling any of the white torties, but they're back, they're popular again. I'm going to keep making them. Next up, we have a regular sized raccoon. This is a QB crochet pattern. It also doubles up as a red panda, which is very cute, but I haven't made one and I really want to. Just stand his ears up a little bit. And I go for these eyes that are, if it'll show you, the kind of like brown, the brown pupil, no, brown iris around the edge, black pupil. But yes, he is super cute. So he is also going home. I love these and I'm going to make a couple for my market because I thought living in England, I might not sell many raccoons. I actually didn't realise we don't have raccoons here until fairly recently, but I like them and other people in England seem to like them too, and Scotland and Wales. Not Northern Ireland because I'm not allowed to sell there anymore, but yeah, they are very popular. So he will be going to, I don't remember where he's going. Maybe we should do a thing where I like tell you where each critter is going. Maybe that'd be fun. Excitingly, the white tortie cat is going all the way to Aberdeen, so he has got a long journey ahead of him. Our little raccoon is going very close to home for me. It is going to Sheffield, which is where I'm originally from, so staying very local. And then this one is not an order, but I just want to get your opinion on something because I need to change my Etsy listing. This rat to me is silver or grey, but this rat on my Etsy is... The cat keeps headbutting my elbow, which is why the rat's moving. This cat is listed as grey. But I'm thinking maybe I should have light grey and dark grey instead of silver and grey. Or maybe just put like on each picture the name of it. So I did that for the cats because I didn't want to cause confusion. So if you choose white tortie cat, this picture will come up with this cat on. But it'll also say white tortie on it, so you can be really clear about what you're getting. Nobody's complained yet about getting a rat that's a colour they didn't expect, but yeah, I kind of feel like I need to differentiate between them. But also, this colour is really unpopular. I barely ever sell any in the silver colour, unless it's face-to-face at markets, but this colour sells like crazy. Unusual. So yes, I'm going to put him back on the shelf up there with his little baby rat friends. I'm hoping they're still in shot. Yeah, they are. And this one will be going to the post, and he is going to, don't know, not that one. This one is also going to Scotland. This is going to Dumfries. Dumfries? I think it's Dumfries. I should know this. Anyway, that is where he is going. So we have 2 Scottish parcels all ready to go. And then I have 2 rats in this colour, which I don't usually sell many of either, but I actually really like it for rats. This is called Beige. On my website. I need to take better pictures of these 2 actually and replace the one that's on my Etsy shop at the moment because that is one of the first rats that I made and it's not great, so I would want to change it to an improved photo which would feature one of these 2 cuties. So the first one of these is going to Stockport, which I don't know which one it will be. It's a mystery. They look the same, so you might be getting that one, you might be getting the other one. And then this one is again going to Scotland. We have a theme here. So this one is going to Dundee. So you have got, or possibly you, one of you's got a very long journey, one of you not quite so long. But yeah, maybe when I do an order I could tell you where it's going. It doesn't feel great to share the name of the person who's bought it just in case it's a surprise or something. But yeah, I will tell you where they're going. That might be kind of a fun thing to do. I think that's it for now. I need to get these packaged up and then I will take them to the post office later on after work. Still feeling a little bit frazzled, as you may be able to tell. I just feel a bit chaotic, but yeah, things are health-wise feeling a bit better, which is good. So yeah, let's just carry on. Let's keep cracking on with all the orders and see how we get on. Hello again. Still the same day. However, it now looks like I'm filming in IKEA because it's all very white and I don't know, strange. But anyway, I am in the spare room, which is why it's all white, and I have just taken delivery of a parcel, so I thought we could open it together. I sat in a chair for once as well, which was quite unusual for me because I would say 99% of the time I am filming sitting on the floor, so I feel very professional right now. Let me open this and I will show you what's inside. This was some super speedy delivery, by the way. I got this from Yarn Addicts on TikTok shop, which is where I used to get loads of Dolce from. She's actually not stocking Dolce anymore. There's still a clearance sale on some of the colours, but I got a few because I really like Dolce. And then I might have been tempted by a couple of colours of Lily Sugar and Cream. I can't resist. I don't have time to make market bags at the moment, but all I want to make is market bags. So I've stocked up for when I do have time. Let's see what we have in here. Ooh, so this one is... Do I take it out of the packet? Yeah, go on then. I got 5 balls of this gorgeous Dolce shade. It is such a non-colour. If you look at this on... if you say you're going to treat yourself to some new wool, you would look at this colour and just scroll past it. But don't, because I love it. I use it all the time. So this is colour 798, catchy. And this, for mini chickens at my last market, they all sold immediately, like super fast. And because I've got the Willow Hall Farm Highland Cow event coming up, I thought cows, chickens, you know, kind of tying like a farm theme going on. So I have got lots of this to make lots of chickens. I also use this for cats and rats and horses, basically anything you can think of. I use this for. It's very versatile. So if you'd like a versatile colour, buy this. It's great. But seriously, I think Woolland's Bunny Baby do a very similar one that's called Mushroom. But Dolce is $2.99 on the clearance sale at the moment. So I've gone with Dolce. And this is a colour that they actually do really well. So sometimes with Dolce I used to find that you'd get the odd colour that was a little bit thin maybe, like it just felt thinner or it shed a lot. This one isn't too bad. I'd say it's pretty good. So I like this one a lot. Will be very sad if I can't find it anywhere else. I need to have a look and see if actually Yarn sell this colour as well. Anyway, we'll add that to my to-do list. We got lots of this colour. Then I got 4 of this one, which is 855. So I'm hoping it comes across as quite true to colour. I think it's maybe a little bit warmer than it's showing on the camera. It's basically like a fudge kind of colour. I use this a lot for Palomino ponies and for Siamese ragdoll cats in the smaller size, but it depends what colour, because some Siamese ragdoll cats are more this colour with a chocolate brown and some are this colour, so it's good to have options. That's why I like both, but I use this a lot for Palomino ponies and I've just got an order for another one, so I thought I would get 4 of these. I use just over 1 full skein of yarn for my cuddly ponies if they've got white patches on. If they're just completely one colour, then I'll probably use 1.5 balls of yarn. So yeah, I like to just make sure I've got enough so that I don't do, you know, 75% of a horse and then think, I've not got enough of this colour to finish it. So that's why I have 4 of those. so many pretty colours. Right, I don't even know where to start. Ooh, this one. So I got 3 balls of Lily Sugar and Cream in Capri Ombre. Ooh. Which is this colour. So we have blues, like a sage green, a lighter greenish colour, and then kind of like a tan almost running through it as well. So very like holiday vibes, beach vibes. So I like that one a lot. I think that would look pretty as a market bag. Then in here we also have 3 balls of stoneware, which is this one. So we've got white, like a lighter blue, there's like a salmony pink running through there, and then 2 different shades of green. I really like this. This kind of reminds me of another colour that I want to try that is called Kitchen Breeze. And when I googled it, I saw loads of people making washcloths and stuff like that. I don't want to make a washcloth. I want to make a bag because I think Kitchen Breeze is absolutely gorgeous. They sell it in cones on Amazon, but given that I've just spent £90 at Royal Mail this morning, I cannot buy any more yarn today. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out for Kitchen Breeze from one of my like small business preferred suppliers rather than giving my money to Amazon. But yes, I very much like that one too. And then finally, I love this colour, but I love it because it makes me think of Red Dead Redemption 2, the game that I am so obsessed with. It is unreal. And when I'm not crocheting, I'm usually playing that. And it is called, what is it called? Desert Rising. So because it's called desert, like, you know, riding your horse through the desert, that's the only reason I got this. But it's beautiful. It's like, I don't even know how to describe this. It's got brown, it's got like a sandy colour, obviously. It's got like really deep, dark, pinky kind of colours. There's almost like a dark salmony in there as well. But look how lovely and warm that is. And I don't know what I want to make with it because I could make a bag. Another one. I want another market bag for me. So I have kept the Emerald Energy bag that I made a couple of weeks ago. That is mine. I absolutely love it. Use it all the time. I want another one. And I can't decide what colour to make because I've bought so many nice colours. I can't decide. But I love this. What else could I use this yarn for? We've got a straggler and escapee. Anyway, I think that is pretty much all of the colours of Lily Sugar and Cream that I felt like I needed. I'm going to use the word needed very carefully there. I think that's probably it. There's not much else that's really sort of grabbing my attention apart from Kitchen Breeze. That is my little yarn haul. If you're looking for another small business to support when you're buying your yarn, I would highly recommend Yarn Addicts. Like I said, she goes live on TikTok all the time, has loads of amazing offers and deals. She does stock Dolce, but that's on clearance. She does still have quite a lot of colours left. But she also stocks Lush Plushie that I haven't tried yet, but I am very interested in. Now that I've had a proper look through all the colours, I am tempted to maybe order a couple of balls and give it a go. What do you think? Do you want to see a review of Lush Plushie? Would that be fun to do? Maybe. I feel like it's been a while since I did a proper yarn comparison of my favourites. So the Dolce Jelly Baby, Wallen's Bunny Baby obviously is my favourite. I am biased there. But yeah, maybe we could try Lush Plushie. I have recently used Parfait Chunky as well. And I'm going to place an order when I've used up a little bit of yarn because I will get in trouble if I keep buying more yarn than is going out of the door in plushie form. I'm going to place an order for some of the Zaddy Crafts yarn because I really want to try it and it would be nice to support like another crocheter. So I'm going to try that, and also because I just want to give it a go. I think the colours are stunning. So yes, very excited for that. But I do need to use some yarn to make some space before I order anything else. I think that'll probably be it for today's bit of the vlog. I'll probably see you tomorrow at some point. What else have I done? I've taken some pictures of the rats to go on my Etsy store. So I mentioned that I wanted to change the listing so that it's clear which one you are buying. So yeah, I have taken lots of little ratty pictures. So that one is going to be the silver. I don't know why I didn't just put the actual picture on the screen. And then we have the darker sort of steel grey, which I think is a better colour representation anyway. We've also got little Mr. Beige Rat there because He is very cute, and the picture on my Etsy store at the moment does him no favours at all, so I need to update that. And then I also took an updated tortoiseshell cat picture for the white tortie because I think I use different safety eyes now, and these ones are much prettier, they're much sparklier, so I'm going to update that. This week's a quiet week for orders to go out. Next week is horrific. It is so busy. There's like 20 something plus orders to go out. I'm going to try and get some of those done this week so that we are in a good place and that it's balanced over the two. But then after that, we will be in April, which gives us 1 month until my Highland Fling market. And I need to market prep. I am probably going to reduce the stock on my listings, so there's maybe only 1 or 2 of each thing in stock because I need to be able to manage it better, that I can market prep. I've got a lot to do and I don't want to keep getting loads and loads of Etsy orders in April because I'll be market prepping. Have I said that already? Market prepping. I'm so excited. But that is enough chat for now. I've got lots to do, so I will catch up with you later on. I am back with a friend. Dougal is here, which is unusual because he's not usually one for being in my videos. He likes to stay behind the scenes, but I thought maybe today he could have a little guest appearance. He looks about as happy as I thought he would do. He's never happy. As always, I have been busy, but I feel like I've not actually made a lot, so I don't really know how that works. I feel like everything has been super chaotic and crazy busy, but I haven't got a lot to show for it. But I will show you what I was working on last night because it is something new for me. A while ago, someone called Rockstar Rocking Horses on Instagram put up a story to say that they were looking for UK-based crocheters to make some of her tiny horses to send to somebody who has lots of dinky ponies. If you look up dinky ponies on Instagram, you will see who I'm talking about. She's got lots of horses and they do some incredible work, and I would highly recommend you go and check out her Instagram page. But I volunteered basically to do or to make one of the dinky ponies, and I got my kit quite a while ago. Obviously stuff's been going slightly haywire and I'm just getting around to making it now, so I will show you what I've made so far. It is in like the thinner yarn, which is very unusual for me. I've never ever really made amigurumi with thinner yarn, and it has been an experience, let me tell you. I will show you. So this is what I made for the horse's head. The horse does have like the white bit just off to the side on his forehead and then a little white patch there. It's like a white upside down V on the back, and then it's got like multicoloured mane and tail. I'll pop a picture on the screen so that you can see. But yeah, how cute is that head? I'm so proud of how that head shape's come out, by the way. So cute, and a tiny little body, and then it will have legs and everything. I'll show you when it's done, but this took me all of last night because trying to get used to working with thinner yarn and a much smaller crochet hook than I'm used to was, yeah, enlightening, humbling, some might say, for my crochet skills, but I am happy with how this has turned out. The kit is amazing. The Rockstar Rocking Horses actually sells these kits on Etsy. Yeah, if you want to make your own horse, the kits are on there. I think they're $14.99, and you get absolutely everything. So you get like all the stuffing, you get all the yarn, you get a tapestry needle, what's it called, the stitch marker, I can remember the word. You get a really cute little name tag thing for these ones. I don't know if all of them come with it. I will have a look, and well, I'll link it all below, but I'll have a look and put a comment if they do. But it basically comes like a little metal name tag for these, and she does sell like little bridal accessory things for your own horse. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this. I've not had caffeine and I'm struggling without it. Yeah, anyway, if you want to make your own horse, you can buy the kit from her Etsy store if you're interested and make your own cute little horse. In other news, rats are a thing. I think I'm up to 30 plus now rats that are on my to make list, as in I've got orders for 30 plus rats, which is a lot. And I still have no idea where this is coming from. I think I said before that, quite a bit of time had passed without selling any rats. I think a couple of other people started selling them, which is fine. But I kind of miss making my little rats, and I thought it's time for a revamp. It's obviously not working, so let's change it. So I took lots of pretty new pictures, updated it, put some of my custom rats on there because I love making custom rats and like memory rats and things like that. And that seems to have done the trick because the orders aren't slowing down. And I'm not complaining, but they actually sold out again yesterday. And I got a message from someone saying, oh, I wanted to order a rat after work and you've sold out. And I was like, I didn't even notice. I've had to restock those. But I've done something different. I should have really sat here so you can't see what is behind me over there. But anyway, let me talk you through my crazy little idea that I had. This is a regular rat. This is a cubic crochet rat pattern in chenille yarn with a 4.5mm crochet hook. This is her tiny rat pattern I was lucky enough to do a pattern test for, so you can see the size difference. This is a giant rat. So I used like blanket yarn for this and a much bigger hook, and I slightly adapted the pattern a little bit just to make it work and to make it even bigger than what the standard pattern would come out as. But Cubic Crochet's rat pattern is one of my absolute favourites of all time. I love it and would highly recommend it to anyone. If you want to make a rat, hers is the only rat pattern that I would use. But yeah, just as a comparison, this is the size difference between the regular and the giant. Can I hold both of those? I've got freakishly large hands, so this would be a great time for them to... There you go. And then we have teeny tiny baby rat. That's not going to balance on there, but you can see the size difference. I'm obsessed. I love it. I was just thinking, like, I've got loads of orders to do, but I needed a me evening. I just needed an evening where I made something just for me. And I thought, I love making rats. I want to make a big rat. So I made this one. Then I made a black one. And obviously I made a white one too. So I'm going to add these to my Etsy store. These three, although they will be on my Etsy store to buy, these actual three are going to come with me to my market in May because we are market prepping as we go. And yeah, I love them. Giant rats. I love them. Look at their tails and their little feet. I'm so excited. I made these on, what night was it? What day is it today? Wednesday. Made these Monday night. And yesterday I didn't get a chance to film because I was super busy all day. I didn't take a proper lunch break because I couldn't film. But the challenges of trying to crochet, run a crochet business and vlog and have a full-time job and life. Yeah, I didn't take a lunch break, so I didn't get a chance to vlog. But I've been so excited to show these giant rats. I love them. So they're on here. This is going to be my setup, if I move out the way, for my Etsy photos. I tried this for, what did I take pictures of? The manta ray and my unicorn snuggler that I still haven't uploaded to Etsy. I must do that. But I tried this setup for that and it works really nice, I think, with the sunlight coming through the fake plants because then I can't kill them. Yeah, I think it works quite well. So when I have done, I will show you some pictures. Maybe I'll take the pictures and we can do like an update, my Etsy listing things together, and I'll show you as we go. We did that with the loaf cats and that was kind of fun. But yeah, I'm obsessed. Look at the difference between the giant one and the teeny tiny baby ones. Oh, I know I keep showing them, but I love them. They've been living on top of our TV since Monday night. And my daughter is 4 and obviously they were all just chilling on top of the TV. And I said, like, oh, do you like your giant rats? And she's like, oh, I love my giant rats. And she turned around. So when she wasn't looking, I swapped it for the tiny one and hid the big one. And she was like, oh, something magical has happened. How could this have happened? Where's the giant rat? Why is he miniature? Like, a spell has happened. It's like the best age. 4 is the best age. But yeah, she was very excited by the magic trick. I did have to come clean though because it went on a little bit too long and she started to get a little bit sassy that the giant rat wasn't there. But yeah, I need to try and find a way of taking pictures to show. What was that? There was a noise that sounded suspicious, like a cat eating something it shouldn't. But I can see both cats. I need to find a way of taking a picture of all 3 rats to show off the size difference. I'm thinking maybe stacked on top of each other. And I might use an Ami stick just to hold them in place. Otherwise, there's going to be rats everywhere, like collapsing rat towers. But that is the plan. I have also the person who bought the unicorn snuggler wants a smaller one as well. So I've pulled a couple of colours just to sort of say these are the colours I've got. What do you want to go for? So I'll show you. So I think my preferred colours, obviously it's not my plushie, so you can choose what you like, is this really pretty pale pink with, I'm thinking maybe like cream. This isn't a specific yarn I'd use, but it is the right colour, and I couldn't find the cream chenille yarn at short notice. I could only find the velvet. So we have the pink and the cream. And then this, which is a jelly baby colour that I can't remember. It's like an oystery colour. So I'm thinking maybe these three will be perfect. She wants the pink body. And then I'm thinking probably this colour for the wings and mane and tail. And then this for like the accent colours. Or for a slightly darker or like higher contrast option. Actually not sure about this light for filming. The sun is beautiful, but I am a little bit blind. We have this pink by Dolce. This is the pink that I use for my pigs. We have a white. This is just the Yarn Smith's chenille white. And then I couldn't decide. So we have this one, which is another Dolce. This is 754. But I think the contrast on those is possibly too much, maybe. It is very similar to the original colours. I think if you swap that pink for that one, they're very close to the original colours. So maybe that's an option. But she did ask if I have like a lighter beige colour. So I do also have this one, which is 798. Really catchy names, Dolce. I just have a real soft spot for these three colours together. I think it's kind of like a Neapolitan ice cream. I like that a lot. Not sure what she will go for. That's something else I need to take pictures of today and send those over. Etsy is going through a thing at the moment where it's not always showing me if someone replies to a message. It'll show me like the first new message that I get, but not a response. So I keep falling behind. I'm really enjoying vlogging and trying to make it more of like a part of my, not every day because that doesn't happen obviously, but like a really regular part of what I'm doing, is trying to talk to you about different things that I'm making and get more involved in the business rather than me just sort of saying, today I made this cat, today I made this cat, which is what it feels like sometimes. So I'm going to try and bring you into more of this sort of thing. The week after next, I have carved out in my calendar some safety eye time. I've got lots of things ready for it. I've got all my eyes and everything. I've got the, what's it called? It's like the camera stand thing that's got a really heavy base. I'm looking at it and I can't think what it's called. Like, and then it like comes over the top. So it's kind of like that shape, so that you can film from above. Olivia? Is it called Olivia? I'll link it below. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I've got one of those, so that would be perfect for filming the safety eyes. We can do like a paint safety eye video with me. Yeah, and I'll just try and show a little bit more about what it's actually like at Bubble Cat Crochet. I say that like it's an empire. It's just me winging it and hoping for the best. Things are going, touch wood, things are going pretty well at the moment, so I thought I'll try and show you a bit more of what I'm getting up to. One thing that I really need to work on is my social media. It takes so much time, and when I'm busy with orders, that is always the first thing that I let slip, and I need to do better with it. I want to be posting so like at least 3 times a week, and I probably need to carve out like one evening a week to just set up and schedule my social media for the weeks after. But it's very time consuming, and you know, I always see things, it's like try and be funny or try and be cool, and I'm like, I am neither of those things. That comes with its own challenges. I feel much more comfortable just sort of showing you what I've been making and stuff, so I need to try and find a way to bring personality into my social media posts. All fun and games. Anyway, I'm going to take some pictures of this. I might leave my camera running. I'll probably end up knocking it off, but I might leave it running, and if I get any good clips, I will show you a bit of behind the scenes of how I'm trying to take my pictures for the rats. for now. I still need to take pictures of the different yarn colours for my customer who wants a smaller unicorn snuggler. And then I obviously need to finish my teeny tiny pony. So I will come back to you probably tomorrow now when I have done that. I hope that the sort of like picture taking process was kind of interesting for you. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Do you want to see more like behind the scenes things like this, or do you just want to see what I make? That'll be it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you have been working on while you watch this video. I always like to know what other people are crocheting when they're watching my videos. Please don't forget to like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye!